Hey guys, how you doing? Pete Mercer here, and I'm down to 131 pounds. Who thought that would happen? So, it is Wednesday, September 4th, and it is breakfast time. So let's have a duke. I've gone for a three-course breakfast, if you will. So I've got some orange yogurt and berries. This is a cookies and cream, blackcurrant and berry pudding, and some Vermonster ice cream for dessert. I'm basically going through, oh yeah, cup of joe, important. So I'm basically going through the entire Ben & Jerry series at the minute, and I much prefer either anything with chocolate in it or caramel. This one's nice, but caramel ice cream or the chocolate ice cream is definitely better. Pros to the home gym, open 24/7, plays whatever music you want. You can scream, you can shout, it's all good. Cons, it's outside and it's cold. So there it is, Gym 2.0, which needs a proper name. Absolutely wonderful thing. It might seem like a bit of a gimmick, with the whole homemade squat stands and bench rack and what have you, and that's better. But it works, it really does work, and it's cheap and effective. And if you can, I mean, working out at home, it's different. There are positives and negatives to it. I mean, it's good to be in a commercial gym, one, but everything's already there, set up, everything you could need, all the different machines and things to do varieties of different exercises. You don't have to set up stations and things like that there to get the workout in. You can just go in, do it, and all you have to do is rack plates on and off. So it's really handy, convenient, simple, and at the end of the day you can just walk away from it and leave it as it is. Whereas at the home gym you have to set everything you're going to do up. So you have to set the bars, you have to set the racks up, you have to set the plates, you have to put them all back at the end and make it all nice and neat and tidy because it is yours. But the big thing when I was looking into this was a case of it's about 300 quid a year for a gym membership. Whenever I was at college, so I was at college for 4 years, so that would have been £1,200 on a gym membership. Whereas using just the home gym, just to throw some figures at you, the 2 squat bench post, 75 quid total. That bench, £75 total. Barbell was 25 quid. The assorted weights, it was about 25 for the grey ones, and then I got each of these for £1 per kilogram. That's Great British pound, not the weight. So that's 40, so that's 100. And then those two there, that's 140. So 140, basically talking 150 for the weights. This the bench with the leg attachment, that only cost me 20 quid in the charity shop. And as you've seen, good morning. Mum and Dad are here going to work. Are you starting playgroup now? Is that work starting again? Have a good day. I'll see you when you get back. Are you out for lunch afterwards, or will you be coming home?
No lunch today.
Right, no problem. I'll see you when you get in. I'll have a cuppa waiting for you. Bye now. Sorry, so yeah, Mum and Dad are working. Yeah, schools in England start back today, or not today, Monday, 2 days ago. Mum works in a playgroup, so she's off to work now, and Dad's been working year round because he's that kind of person. No, it's good. His job doesn't have really days off. He gets annual leave and that's it, but it is all year round working in a hospital. Memories. But so there you go. I mean, the whole thing I think cost me about 300 quid to get this entire setup down, and where I'm at the minute, it does everything that I could need. The only thing that I can actually think that I can't, the only exercise that I actually can't do is a lat pull down, or that kind of, you know, it's the pulley systems are the only things that I can't do because I don't have a weight stack and pulley system. But you can replicate just about every movement there. So instead of doing pull downs, I can do pull ups, and instead of doing like tricep push downs and things, I can just do tricep work on the benches and just and mix up the angles and the grips and things like that. Same with biceps. So I'm not limited by any means. So this costs £300, which is a year's gym membership. So I've saved 900 over the 3 years, and then if I continue to use this, it'll just be a case of I just need to upgrade incrementally as I go along. So when it comes to the point when I have to add weight, all I have to do is buy another 2 20-kilogram plates, or the equivalent of 45-pound plates in the States. And once I've done that, you know, that's you know, add another 20 on either side. That's 40 kilograms, which is 90 pounds, I think. I've just realised I've been locked out of the house, possibly. Oh, I best go check to make sure they haven't locked the back door because I left my keys in the kitchen. Hopefully someone will see. But so that's, you know, that's it. So that's going to cost me maybe 40 quid. Oh, excellent! I'm in. So that'll maybe cost 40 quid to actually upgrade to the next time I need to up my weights, and then it'll be another 45 quid again. So it's not, it's extremely cost effective to have your own home gym, and eventually whenever I get a full-time job and I've got enough funds and I get the hoist half ensemble cage, that's going to be about £3,000. So that'll pay itself off after 10 years, whereas this paid itself off in a year. But I mean, it's rudimentary, it's basic. There will be a time when I will want to have a proper, so things like the Olympic bar, the Olympic plates, the rubber mats, and the pulley systems and all that thing, and to have absolutely everything in one roof. But that's, you know, not pipe dreams, but that's long term. So that's something I'll look forward to. But that is just a wonderful thing. And also, it doesn't close on bank holidays, so if I want to go out Christmas Day, New Year's Day, or Thanksgiving, if I'm in the if I was running by holidays in the States, things like that there, I can use it whenever I want. I can use it if I was so inclined. Let's say I was working like night shifts, I could use it at 2 in the morning if I wanted. It's there to be used, so it's something I personally really enjoy. It also means if I want a friend to come over, they can come up and lift with me. They don't have to charge them anything, and we could go out for a meal after and things like that. So it's nice, and there can be a social element to it as well, as long as they're down with training on a patio and having to put a bit more groundwork in between sets and things like that for management. So there you go. That's my like home gym 2.0. So it's exactly the same setup as what I had when I was in Cardiff for the last 4 years. Only now I've got a leg attachment on a bench, which means I can do leg curls and leg extensions, which it'll take a bit of getting used to. That was the first time I used it, so that's why it might have looked a bit awkward. But I think, yeah, I'll definitely get used to it. It's nice to be back. I've missed it. It's rugged, it's earthy, it's raw. It's something I really like, and I can just jive around and rock out the hardcore metal in between sets and get in the zone, which some of the more commercial gyms that I've used don't really like and are very accepting of, like ones with wooden flooring or carpeted flooring and these prissy posh places. So it's good to have, and I really dig it. So there you go. That is Home Gym 2.0. That's the temporary name for now until I get something a lot better, and then I'll get a plaque made up, and signs and flashing lights and all that stuff, and waste all my money on the flash. But yeah, so that's that. Right, so I'm pretty much filling out the leftovers here. So that's the last of the custard we fed over there. It's the last of the frivolous fudgy stuff. Mum went and bought the way I've got those like the caramel rice cakes and the chocolate rice cakes. Well, these are basically mini ones in a bag you take as crisps. So she's got some caramel ones and sweet chili ones. So I'm gonna try those, and then I've got my actual lunch, as you will, or if you will, which is chicken and tomato soup, a bit of onion and garlic in it. Absolutely love that. Find that I'm a big onion fan anyway, so it's great. I've been cooking like meat in onion. It's great, and you get that lovely flavour, and you get the lucidity and the translucency, or whatever that word is, and that just releases lots of flavour. Oh, onions are amazing. But for things like this here, if I'm making like a little sauce or something, I'll put onion granules in it. This is basically just very fine ground up dried onion, and gives it just a little bit of kick. Works lovely with garlic, and then you get that lovely flavour. So there we go. That's lunchtime. So we're going to have this and catching up on a little bit of Sotin now that Cosmo's on that. Don't know if he's got bored doing the Ocarina of Time IQ run, seeing he's got the world record now. But hey, you can't beat a bit of Sotin. Just now and again. Just makes you happy, especially when there's nothing going on. See, this is the problem when you don't watch TV. You make up time when it's like, well, all my like on YouTube, you're like, well, everyone I subscribe to have caught up with all their videos. There's nothing new. What can I do? I know. I'll just go out and find more speedrun stuff. When I could be watching TV, I don't. That TV is never on when I'm in. But this is what I keep up with. The online scene is more my thing. So there we go. Time to enjoy this lunch. Alright guys, remember when I said if you really want to get that intensified flavour, you get more liquid in? So I've got like 3 times the amount of sauce in this time. You can just see it bubbling there. What you want to do is just leave that. And you can see there's the extra amount around the edge there. I'm going to let it just come right in until it's nice and thick, and you can actually barely see any sauce or liquid, running as it were, and it's kind of just congealed in part of the meal. And that's going to be absolutely delicious. And once that's done, plate up, boom, whack the cheese on. It's actually more cheese than I've ever had in a meal. For some reason this just came out really low fat, so it's a good thing, so we got all the cheese on. And then I bung it in the microwave for about 45 seconds, that melts the cheese down. It will melt naturally if you want, you can just leave it, but for those of us who are a little impatient, it also gives it a bit of a heat up, because what typically I'll do is I'll put it on the pan and it's on as low a heat as possible, so we're just going to let that simmer for a while. Once that's done, bring it up to a high heat, get some actual heat on the food so it's warm to eat. Then plate it up, cheese, and then just give it a wee ding and a quick blast in the microwave just to, again, give it just a bit more heat so it's nice to eat. I like hot food. I think that I've abused my tongue in the past with copious amounts of curry and madras and vindaloo, so heat doesn't really get to me. And that's not only temperature heat, but spice heat as well. I have never had a curry that's too strong for me. There's not a challenge for anyone to try and propose one, but yeah, well, actually, to be honest, I'd be quite willing to try some hot stuff, but yeah, maybe one of those like spicy wing challenges, you know, those kind of things you see like on Man vs Food and stuff, and do those crazy like black sauces with skull and crossbones, dangerous stuff. Anyway, one day I'll probably get around to trying that, but so there you go, that's all I'm doing. It's been a very quiet day. I mean, we've got, the sun is out, I don't know if you can see, well, like, cleared that wall of all the bushes and weeds and stuff, so that bit there needs done where the shed is. And we've got some lemon squash. Now I personally think nothing says summer like lemon squash. It just, that's like the flavour of summer to me. I don't know, what do you guys think? But yeah, so that's about it. So there you go, today's episode. Home Gym 2.0, still needs a name. Bit of work, bit of nice. So some nice food, some nice treats. Washing really needs done. Here's the thing, check it out. Kitchen table, it's a mess. It's all gone. It's all, oh, look, all the things, it's stuff that's lying around, all the hard work. I told you it would happen. There you go. So that will do it for today. I'm going to go have a sit down for about half an hour and let that bubble away. And then it's dinner time, and I'm just going to chill out and revise and do some work and maybe find some other stuff to do. So what I need fun things to do. So I'm going to do every other day. That's the plan with these videos, by the way, is there will be like a day in the life or whatever, just kind of me just chatting away, vlog style, a la Matogus, every other day, and then I'll put other things dispersed in between as and when I come up with things, I'm asked to do things, and have time to film them and edit them. So that's the general plan. Anyway, so I'm hoping every other day I will have something of interest to do, so I'll have to plan it. That also keeps me busy because when I'm not at work and things like that, I mean, because a lot of the work that I do is in the evening, so do something to do during the day, so there you have it. But there will be, and I'll keep getting the training footage out because I just love it, absolutely love just the grungy nature of it. So there you go, that is today, whatever date it is. It's like, oh hang on, wait, I've got my laptop here. 4th of September, 3rd of September. 4th of September, Wednesday the 4th of September. The lowest that I've ever weighed. Woo! So check in tomorrow. That's going to be good. That is going to be fun. So I'll check with the bird tomorrow, and then on Friday I'll have another one, and I'll let you know what changes are happening then. So it is exciting. I know some people are going to might give me flack with the whole, you need to be putting on weight, it's not good, or you look worse, and you look better when you've got more weight on you. It's fun. I've looked at some old stuff and I feel that I look fat, but that's just, I've been told that's a competitive bodybuilder thing. It's a case of once you get down to contest shredded, like as soon as you hit normal body fat levels, you're like, I feel very fat, I'm insecure, this isn't good. You might even have visible abs, you're like, fat, not good. So we'll see if I get any of those like mental qualms and problems. But hey, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. I'm absolutely loving this. Like my numbers are as high as they were at the beginning of prep. Genuinely, my weekday number is the highest I've been on. I think I had 350 carbs for a week, maybe 2 weeks, but it was mostly 50 fat, 300 carbs, 180 protein. So my protein still has yet to go back up to 180, but my carbs are up to 300 and my fats are at 60. If I go up another 10 grams of fat and another 50 grams of carbs, I will not know what to do with myself. But I will be thankful and I will find a way, because that's how we do it. So that'll do it for me today. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Pete Mercer. Show no mercy, and of course, take it easy.